Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video post. I'd like to start today's post off by welcoming all of the new members to our daily video blog, and just let you know a little bit about what we're doing here. The purpose of this blog is to create a health resource library for you. So if you have any questions about your chiropractic treatment, about nutrition, about any medical issues, you can hit the search bar up in the top right up here and find out, if we've done a video on it, and find out some more information to help answer your question. And if there's not a response up there, then please leave a comment or send me a question, and I'd be glad to do a video on it. Today I want to talk a little bit more about omega-3 fatty acids. Now, if you want some more information about this or some more detail about this, then you can type in essential fatty acids in the search bar, and I did a 3-part series that kind of goes into the biomechanics of how this all works and the biochemistry of everything behind it. But I wanted to talk in a little bit more basic terms today because I had a patient asking me about this on Thursday, and so I wanted to do a little refresher course. Omega-3 fatty acids are very, very critical for the human body. What they do is they help control inflammation, and they help to, optimal normal function with the nervous system, with all kinds of different functions in the body. And what happens is you have two different types that are very, very important. You have your omega-3 fatty acids and you have your omega-6 fatty acids. Now, your omega-3 fatty acids come from different things like your flaxseed, some fish, it comes from tuna, perch, different things like that. It also comes from, get my little notepad here, I drew a blank there for a second. Animals. This is one that I knew that surprised me. Animals that eat their natural diet, some grain, grass-fed beef, chicken, and lamb, they also have, pretty good levels of omega-3s. Now, omega-6s are from some sources that are much more common, and I want to read off the list here. Omega-6s come from your nuts, your seeds, your vegetables, all of your grains, like your oats, your different cereals that we eat, your different wheats and different things like that. And it also comes from your processed foods, such as your fried foods. Now, what happens is, ideally, we have a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3 versus omega-6. But what's going on in our diet nowadays is because we eat such a high carbohydrate diet, we eat so many wheats and so many grains and oats, and so many fried foods, and so many things that have nut oils in them, peanut oil, soybean oil, different things like that. All these different things contain omega-6 fatty acids. So our ratio has actually moved from 1-to-1, which it used to be about 100 years ago. We've evolved into a 1-to-5, 1-to-8 ratio. The American diet is as high as 1-to-25. Okay. Now, once you hit the 1-to-15 ratio, where you're having 1 omega-6 fatty acid for every 15 units of omega-6 fatty acids, once you hit that ratio, then you have virtually guaranteed yourself inflammatory degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease, diseases like asthma, allergies, chronic arthritis, heart disease, atherosclerosis, all these different things that are really plaguing our society right now come from this high omega-3, omega-6 ratio. So how do you fix this? Well, you need to correct your diet, make the right choices as far as your food's concerned, and it's ideal to supplement. If you can supplement with a good omega-3 fatty acid, then that would be a good thing for you to do. You take that supplement and try to help that balance out. You can supplement with omega-6s as well, but it just depends on what your balance is, so you have to kind of play with that carefully. Now, the source of your omega-3 fatty acid needs to be carefully considered. Especially if you're taking a supplement, because there's a lot of contaminants in some of the fish that are out there, and also two supplements are not created the same. If you get your fatty acids from Walmart, it's not the same as if you get it from a healthcare provider who they only sell through physicians, or if you get it even from a health food store, they have better quality than Walmart. But you're not guaranteed the processes. The health food stores around here are really, really good, but you got to look out for the manufacturing processes, that's behind it. So if you want to be sure, let me know. We've got some stuff at the office that I really trust, and that my wife and I and my kids take. But you're not limited to what we sell at the office. I just want to let you know that. Another way to help control this is to, when you're modifying your diet, I've got a list here of some foods that are really, really good for the omega-3 omega-6 balance. Okay, you've got Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, a lot of the lettuces, kale, spinach, kidney beans, pinto beans, wild salmon, and you have to make sure it's wild salmon. If you get farm-raised salmon, it's not the same. Their feed's different, so their biochemistry is different, and they're actually high in omega-6s. So make sure that if you're eating salmon, you eat the wild salmon. You've got sardines, you've got some shellfish like crabs, maybe shrimp. It's kind of dangerous right now, especially with the Gulf issues going on. Tuna and perch. In fact, one of my favorite sources of the omega-3 is we've got a tuna oil. But again, you have to be careful with that because tuna tends to be a scavenger fish, so it tends to have higher levels of mercury. So you need to make sure you get it from a good quality provider that you know gets that mercury out of there. Now, the things to avoid for your omega-6s, you really got to avoid your rices, your cereals as much as possible, your corn cereals, your oatmeals, potatoes, peppers, some tomatoes, corn, fried foods. Basically, these processed foods that are high carbohydrate tend to have a higher omega-6 content. So if you can manage to get your carb consumption down and your processed food consumption down, that'll get your omega-6s down. And if you supplement with your omega-3s, you could really make a difference with this balance. And if you maintain this long enough, you can notice a huge difference in the quality of your health. So again, if you want more information as far as the biomechanics behind this, then please go to type in essential fatty acids in the top right hand corner, and it should pull up the videos that we did on this, on that subject. And then hopefully today's video helped out a little bit as well. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you on tomorrow's post. And as always, my hope for you is that we gain control of our health before our health gains control of us. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.